Did my eyes actually deceive me? What? So, finally? Finally? Finally! We beat the Boston Celtics, and the biggest prompt to the Heat, they actually blew out the Celtics at TD Garden 124-103. This is a statement win. Statement win for the rest of the league. We will not be denied. Oh, man. Wow. Finally, we beat Boston. And honestly, though, this was a long time coming. The blowout part wasn't a long time coming. But the Heat beating the Celtics eventually was happening at some point. And I'm glad it was in the regular season this time. But to do that at Boston feels so much sweeter because they would do that to the Heat at home constantly. So it feels good to finally get the redemption that we deserve, and in the back end that they deserve, to own us for plenty of years. And the fact that we did that at TD Garden is even more special. Thank God. So we got 2 technical fouls against the Celtics, both of which were a complaining to the officials. Jaylen Brown was getting fouled, no call. So the coach of the Celtics was throwing a little bit of a tantrum, little bitch. Tyler Hero makes that free throw. He was able to get that in. Although Davion Mitchell was getting fouled as well, no call. No. He was no. Here's a true story. Devin White somehow got fouled, even though Mitchell did not touch him. So he was complaining. He was bitching and complaining to the officials too. And yeah, going into this game, remember this: the Heat was going on a 10-game losing streak, then win 6 straight with double-digit points. And to add the cherry on top, snapping the Boston Celtics 9-game winning streak, snapped on the road. That's even sweeter. I mean, what a fantastic game this was. Let's go with the box score. Bam Adebayo playing good basketball. We saw some ambition. We saw some aggression with him. He got 21 points in his game. 9 for 15 in field goals, 2 for 3 in free throws. I believe, as far as I remember, he has an and 1. 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Khalil Ware with 7 points, 2 for 5 in field goals, including the alley-oop dunk. 3 for 4 in free throws with 5 rebounds, 1 steal and 1 block. Tyler Hero still playing good basketball with 25 points in this game. 7 for 18 in field goals, 2 for 6 in three-pointers, 9 for 10 in field goals. Yeah, 9 for 10 not field goals, free throws. So he was he should have been 10 for 10, but I digress. 6 rebounds, 9 assists, almost a double-double, and also 2 steals. Great game by Tyler Hero. Alec Burks, not bad, 10 points for him. 1 for 2 in three-pointers, 4 for 5 in field goals, plus the and 1 with 2 rebounds. And how about Pelle Larsson? He's showing Jason Tatum who's the boss. I mean, he's a second-round pick after all. He has 16 points for him, with 2 for 3 in three-pointers, 4 for 9 in field goals, 6 for 7 in free throws, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. He was attacking the rim like he has something to prove in TD Garden. Man, Pelle Larsson definitely earned a spot as a starter. What a player he has become. And then off the bench, Haywood Highsmith, 10 points for him, including the buzz beater at halftime. 10 points for him, 2 for 6 in three-pointers, 4 for 8 in field goals with 4 rebounds and a block. But the biggest props off the bench is Kyle Anderson. He came out of nowhere. He has scored 19 points against the Celtics. He has a 3, 7 for 11 in field goals, 4 for 4 in free throws, with the rebounds, with an assist, and with the steal. And to think that a Celtics team could not stop Kyle Anderson with just this shooting form. David Mitchell with 13 points as well, with 3 for 6 in three-pointers, essentially iced the game. 5 for 10 in field goals, with 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals. Fantastic game from the Miami Heat, man. Props. Boston Celtics now. Jason Tatum with 16 points. That's the same amount of points as Pelle Larsson. That's why I said, who's the boss? Actually, Jason Tatum took more shots than Pelle Larsson did, but made exactly the same thing. The only difference between Pelle Larsson and Jason Tatum is the only advantage that Tatum has was 3 more assists. Everything else, and Larsson has 1 more rebound, so there's that as well. And 1 more turnover, Tatum. He has 16 points, 2 for 9 in three-pointers. Larsson with 2 for 3 in three-pointers. 4 for 17 for Tatum. 4 for 9 for Larsson. 6 for 7 in free throws. Same thing with Larsson. 3 rebounds for Tatum. 4 rebounds for Larsson. 7 rebounds for Tatum. Larsson with 4 rebounds, okay? And both players with 1 steal. So if you want to compare, there's your comparison. Sam Hauser with 6 points, with just 2 three-pointers with 3 rebounds. Luke Cornett with 14 points for him. 7 for 9 in field goals with 6 rebounds, 2 assists. All the rebounds from Cornett are offensive rebounds. The second chance points that the Boston Celtics keep making was the reason why they were able to stay within. Derek White, of course, 16 points for him as well. Identical three-pointers, but 1 more field goal. But he also has 16 points for him, with 2 for 7 in three-pointers, 5 for 11 in field goals, 4 for 5 in free throws, including that 3-point foul that was so phantom. But he does miss that 1 free throw. I think it was the first one as far as I remember. With 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. And then, of course, Jaylen Brown, who I always call him an automatic. 24 points for him with 2 for 6 in three-pointers, 10 for 20 10 for 20 in field goals, 2 for 3 in free throws with 9 rebounds, 4 assists. And off the bench, Peyton Pritchard with 10 points, with 2 for 6 in three-pointers, 4 for 9 in field goals with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. And your final score is 124-103. The Miami Heat's offense was really good. Especially from Kyle Anderson, man. He came out of nowhere. It's just dominating the Boston Celtics. You have to be a fake to not enjoy this. All right, when we look at the team stats, 43 for 83 for the Heat. That's 51.8% field goal percentage. Not bad. 39 for 87 for the Celtics. That's 44.8. The Heat with 2 more three-pointers. They have 14 three-pointers. Celtics with 12. It's 46% three-point shooting. I will say this with the officials, as far as they were not that great, especially when challenges were being made, and I think the Heat lost a challenge that they were not able to challenge for the rest of the game. Besides all that fiasco, the Heat were able to get a lot of free throws in. They got 27 free throws. They made 24 free throws. That's also the big influence of their game. That's 88.9% free throw shooting, and the Celtics with just 16. They made 13 with 81.3% free throws. 43 rebounds for the Celtics, 34 rebounds for the Heat. 28 28 assists, 24 assists for the Celtics. 9 steals for the Heat, only 3 for the Celtics, but 2 blocks for the Heat, 6 for the Celtics. 5 rebounds in the entire game for the Miami Heat. They really took care of that basketball. That is what I love to see. And the Celtics, 13 turnovers, and they conceded 17 points off those turnovers. The Heat's largest lead was 22, and they did not blow the lead this time. The Celtics took the lead a couple of times early in the game, and the Heat were able to take that lead and essentially they never looked back. There was a scary moment in the third quarter with the Celtics. I'm like, this is where we fall apart because we always fall apart late, especially against the Celtics team. And I was like, how the hell are we going to compete against them? But no, the Heat figured it out and they stayed ahead and they finished the game. And the big question I have is, where was this during the 10-game losing streak? More importantly, where was this early in the season? Think of how many games we would have won if we held on like this, right? We would have had a much better record. We would be in a playoff position if we didn't blow a lot of leads. I'm just telling you right now, this is something that they have to improve next season. But this game, I'm real happy the fact that they beat the crap out of the Celtics. I'm also happy that we stopped their 9-game winning streak. And I'm also happy that we have a 6-game winning streak. That's almost 3/4 that what the Heat suffered with the 10-game losing streak. And then this is clearly the best stretch of wins. But the Heat does not have a lot of rest because they go back home tomorrow to play against the Memphis Grizzlies. The big question is, will Ja Morant play? We have not seen Ja Morant in 4 years. And I think it's time we got to see the action of Ja Morant. It's got to be. He's not in the injured list, right? Yeah, he has to play tomorrow. I want to see Ja Morant play. And also, this is on TNT tomorrow, so national television. The Heat will go for the 7-game winning streak tomorrow at Kaseya Center against the Memphis Grizzlies. And then the following games, we'll have 6 games left after tonight. Memphis, Milwaukee, that's a tough one. 76ers, that should be a win. The game that will likely decide the play-in position, Heat versus Bulls. And one more Western Conference opponent against the Pelicans. You got to beat the Pelicans. And then the Wizards. You got to beat those teams. Yeah, this is interesting. This is very interesting. So the play-in position, most definitely. Most definitely. Because we're not going to get eliminated. We are not going to get eliminated from playoffs or play-in. Because everybody, Washington, Charlotte, Philadelphia, Brooklyn, and Toronto, all of them are eliminated from playoff contention, which means we're pretty much guaranteed a play-in position. And it's only a matter of time before they finally said, yeah, Miami Heat has clinched it. But it's a matter of seeding at this point. Can we go up higher, or are we staying at the bottom 2? We'll see what happens. All right, man, that's going to do it for this one. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for content, because Miami TG has it back when he does. Hit it right there with the creativity you deserve. I'm going to try to get one more video out quickly before 11:30, because 11:30 is the Inter Miami game. Yeah, I'm going to be exhausted. All right, good night, everybody.